Our wood yard is better than ever, but we still have a lot to go. The shade is nice, but the space to move isn't. So I'm gonna try to strike a balance between having good shade, but less obstacles. Let's use this compact tractor with a backhoe and grapple to get some stuff done. It's getting progressively easier to move around now that I've opened up a little bit of space, but it's still not quite easy to move around yet. I will be trimming this pile up because I don't want it to be so broad, but I'm going to do that after I'm done piling brush on it. We've got a nice path into here now. Look at this. Got a nice drivable road. That's going to make it really nice. I can haul brush now or whatever I've got, scrap, whatever, I can drive it down that way. gonna do the hot start procedure. I'm not so sure I'm exactly thrilled with this saw. So you put it up on choke. This is crazy. Look at that warm engine. I haven't pulled on it because I don't want to mess it up. I want to see if I follow the instructions, if it works. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so you don't do 3. Okay, so you don't pull it. You basically put it on idle, or you put it on choke, pump it 6 times, then put it down, and then you start it. It started in one pull, but I think that's too much instruction to start us off. That died on its own. Saw shut off again on its own. I'm gonna dig this stump out real quick, then we're gonna do the hot start procedure and see if this thing starts up. So you put it up on choke, you pump it 6 times. This is what Husky says you should do every time. Then you take it off of choke and you should be able to pull it. I don't know if it seems very happy. I'm contemplating going and getting my Echo CS310, my old saw, because, well, frankly, it's never had any sort of thing like that. Now, what I'm trying to do is determine how it's going to be. This is just probably tank 3 or 4 on this saw. This is my boy's saw. So far, I'm not exactly impressed. The hot start procedure is insane. The dying on idle, I think I could probably work with that as long as I can adjust it. It's probably got some sort of special caps. I've got some special tools too, but that's just a little bit of a carburetor adjustment more than likely, and it probably won't take much. But the hot start procedure, like I said, is absolutely ridiculous. I am, however, enjoying this. I can put all my stuff in here and not worry about it falling out. Feels really good to be able to get some progress done. And as I stated before, as I open up the property, kind of clean up some things, it really ought to, tractor's going to shine even more. While we're here, let's do another hot start. See how it does. Remember the process. Put it in choke. I've almost got to look at the instructions every time. Pump it 6 times. They even inscribed that on the side. Take it off a choke and pull it. If I had a lot more cutting to do, I think I'd just go grab my CS310. It is so nice to get out here and get some clearing done. I couldn't be more happy with my backhoe and my grapple combination. If you're looking into equipment for the very first time, a combination of backhoe and grapple really is the golden intersection of equipment you really ought to have. Of course you want a bucket, of course you want forks, but a grapple like this, along with a backhoe like what I've got set up, really you can do almost anything. Now, you're not going to efficiently remove large trees and push them and dig them up or dig out large stumps, but you can indeed do it. I've actually got some stumps that are going to be kind of some hindrance for a while, but I do not want to dig the hole that's required to get these out with this machine. Maybe someday, but not right now. As I clear out smaller trees and remove obstacles, it's going to feel so good to get the tractor up here and get some more legitimate work done. The hardest part is getting it open enough to be able to move. Once you're able to move, things become much easier. Even just grabbing sticks and brush in different random areas becomes a much easier task. Everything worked great with the exception of that Husqvarna 440. I'm not super thrilled with how that's running. I haven't tried to tweak on it, nor do I think you should have to tweak on it. I think that the hot start instructions are totally stupid. And it's funny, I've had really good feedback on these saws, but they made them for so long. I'm not so sure that the hot start procedure was the same way back in the day. Do you guys have any suggestions of what might fix it? I have more projects to get done, so make sure you check that out on a future video. Thanks for watching the Okie Woodsman channel.